starts right now.
Turn your mic on.
Sources of Strength will have some great activities on the Pali Quad today as part of Change in Our Schools Week. A former president's health seems to be improving, and all the latest in sports news. All that and more is coming up on today's show. Welcome to InFocus. I'm Sarah Nash. Let's get started with our daily pick. We'd like to thank the Young Americans for Freedom Club for sending today's daily pick our way. And remember, anyone can send in a daily pick. Simply tweet it to us at Pali InFocus. Today's pick shows the Stanford College Republicans Club, who will be hosting a presentation to the club. Now let's get right to today's campus bulletin. YAF Club will be hosting the president of Stanford College Republicans to talk this Friday at lunch in room 854. Free pizza will be available for the first 25 people in attendance. Many clubs and organizations from Pali and around the Bay Area will be on campus and on the quad all of this week during lunch, hosting events, activities, and talks for change in our schools week. One of those clubs is Sources of Strength, who are hosting a lunchtime event. There will be quick and engaging discussions, a gratitude board, prizes which include stickers, lanyards, pins, and a raffle. A NACAC National College Fair will be held this Saturday, April 28th from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Cow Palace in Daly City. Those in attendance can meet one-on-one with college representatives to answer questions. For more information, visit the link on the screen. YCS Interact is holding a meeting today at lunch in room 215. There will be snacks and a service project. Attendees will earn 25 minutes of community service. The Bring Change to Mind Club, a mental health awareness club, is selling wellness grams filled with de-stressing goodies to be delivered to a friend of choice. The wellness grams will be available on the quad all week and only cash will be accepted. One Act's short shows that are directed, performed, and sometimes written by students will be taking place next week. Tickets are $5 for students and $10 for adults, and tickets must be paid for in cash. Pali Theater is hosting their annual One Act showcase from May 3rd through 5th at 7:30 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. Lastly, a reminder to everyone that advisory today will be for all freshmen and juniors. After this quick break, the latest in world news as well as an update on Change in Our Schools Week.
Hi, we're from the Sources of Strength Steering Committee, and we're here to invite you to our event on Thursday on the quad for CIOS Week.
Activities include a gratitude board and also quick and engaging discussions in which you can win some awesome prizes.
The prizes for the raffle include pop sockets, t-shirts, lanyards, sunglasses, and much more.
Hope to see you there.
Bye. Hi.
Thanks for that. Welcome back. Now moving on from what's going around campus to what's happening in the world today, topping today's headlines. Well, former President George H.W. Bush has been moved out of the intensive care unit to a regular patient room after earlier contracting an infection that spread to his blood, and according to a spokesman of the family, he's alert and talking with hospital staff, family, and friends, and his doctors are very pleased with his progress. The 93-year-old Bush was admitted to the hospital Sunday morning after contracting the infection, a day after the funeral that was held for his wife. French President Emmanuel Macron paid a visit to the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial in Washington, D.C. yesterday, accompanied by a guide intimately familiar with the history of civil rights in the United States, Representative John Lewis. The Democratic congressman from Georgia, a civil rights icon himself, and the visiting French president were seen viewing the inscriptions of King quotes at the memorial. Macron also gave a speech to Congress this week mentioning the common cause against terrorism in the fight for freedom, while also taking a swipe against some of Trump's policies. A big win for Republicans in Arizona this past Tuesday when Republican candidate Debbie Lesko won a special election for U.S. House seat in Arizona on Tuesday night. She replaced former Representative Trent Franks, who resigned in December over sexual misconduct allegations. The Republican beat the Democrat by almost 6 points in a district where Trump had won by 20. Democrats had hoped to extend a string of special election victories that saw them post victories in Alabama and Pennsylvania, but not this time in Arizona. Like planets and solar systems, well, I don't have a horoscope report today, but I do have a way back edition of Today in History that gets a little planetary. Let's take it way back to 1518. It was today in that year that Copernicus made his first observations of the planet Saturn. Nicholas Copernicus was a Renaissance-era mathematician and astronomer who formulated a model of the universe that placed the sun rather than the earth at the center of the universe, a controversial theory at the time. Copernicus would face heavy criticism for his view of the solar system and was even deemed a heretic by the church. Well, for a change in our schools week, there will be many activities on the quad. Paul Fye is in the field with more information on just one that Pali has to offer. Paul?
Right now I'm standing in front of the huge gratitude board set up in the quad. This board is out here as a part of changing our schools week, and it serves as a great example of how gratitude isn't exclusively for Thanksgiving. Gratitude is a great way to have focus on living the moment and find joy in your circumstances. So make sure to head on the quad to participate in Sources of Strength event today and add some love and gratitude on the giant board. Activities like this will continue tomorrow and finish off this year's of Changing Our Schools week. That's all from me. Back to you in the studio.
Don't go anywhere, Pali. InFocus will be right back after this break.
Hi, what's up, Pally? My name is Reza Nevada, and I'm here to tell you that the next big thing has come to Pally. Did you lose your charger again? Are you tired of buying fake headphones from uncredible Pally students? Well, now try Palibay. Palibay is a Pally web store that sells a variety of headphones and chargers. Now, I'm not taking any of your money. 100% of the profits go to a Pally fund of your choice. That's right. Choose from your favorite Pally club, organization, or group to donate all the profits to. So what are you waiting for? Go to palibay.com right now to get our grand opening sale.
Welcome back. Now on to the latest in Pali sports news. If you're a coach or captain, be sure to send in your scores to bulletin@infocusnews.com so that we can report them on the show. And tomorrow is a great chance to do it. There are a few chances to root on your Vikes today. At 4 p.m., varsity girls softball and JV softball will be at Fremont High School. Varsity boys baseball will be at Milpitas, also at 4 o'clock. At 5:30 p.m., JV boys lacrosse will be at Aragon High. And at 7 p.m., varsity boys lacrosse will also be at Aragon High. Well, that's all for sports news for today. Now it's time to find out who our birthday boys and girls are for today. InFocus would like to wish a very happy birthday to Samantha Embrisitz, Jade Farragut, Dante Goretto, Mikhail Pavlov, Verinda Sarohi, Eli Crystal, and Madison Pineda. Well, that does it for today's episode. Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email. Until next time, have a great day, Vikes.